In this journey, we'll be working with the ancestral wound of not being seen, a pattern that can pass through generations when emotional visibility was not safe, supported, or allowed. For many of us, this shows up in a quiet but powerful way, minimizing our needs, dimming our light, avoiding attention, or struggling to speak our truth. Sometimes we feel like we're too much. Other times we feel like we're not enough. Either way, the root is the same, a longing to be witnessed in our wholeness. This wound can form in lineages where sensitivity, creativity, or spiritual gifts were dismissed or misunderstood, where children were taught to stay small to keep the peace, where survival meant silence, and over time the message becomes embedded. Don't take up space, don't be too loud, don't ask to be seen. But now you're here. You are the one who hears the echo of those forgotten voices. You're the one who's choosing to end the pattern, not through force, but through presence. This sound healing journey is for the ones who hid, the ones who were overlooked, the ones who learned to be invisible to stay safe. Let this be a sacred space where visibility becomes safe again, where you allow yourself and those who began before you to be acknowledged, felt, and fully seen. Before we begin, you're welcome to spin the wheel of intention to set your focus. Let that message guide you as the sounds move through your lineage. And with all that being said, let the journey begin. Take a deep breath in, filling your lungs completely. Now exhale with a gentle sigh, letting everything soften. Again, breathe in calm and clarity. And exhale, releasing what no longer serves. Now allow your body to soften. Sense the support beneath you. Steady, grounding, safe. Imagine roots extending from the base of your spine and the soles of your feet, reaching deep into the earth. With every breath, these roots anchor you more deeply, connecting you to the steady heartbeat of the earth, to the nourishment that has always supported life. And now we call in the presence of our ancestors. Beloved ancestors, those known and unknown, those remembered and forgotten, we honor you. We thank you for the lives you've lived, the choices you made, the love you carried, and even the struggles you endured. Today we bring our intention not only for our own healing, but for the healing of the entire lineage. What was too heavy for you to carry alone, we now bring into the light, so it may be released and transformed. We honor your presence in this space, and we welcome your blessings as we step into this journey together. As the sounds begin to flow, allow yourself to imagine each tone carrying medicine. Every note carries the medicine of visibility. Every frequency carries the gift of recognition. Every resonance carries the truth of belonging. With each sound, we honor the ancestors, and together we dissolve the cloak of invisibility. What was once hidden may now be seen. What was once silenced may now be spoken. What was once overlooked may now be embraced in the light. Feel their presence around you. A circle of love, memory, and wisdom. Some faces may appear clearly. Others may be felt only as warmth or light. Allow yourself to be held in their embrace, knowing you are never alone. With each breath, sense healing flowing backward and forward through time, reaching your ancestors, moving through you, and extending to future generations. Rest here for a moment, breathing, grounding, receiving. And when you're ready, gently bring your awareness back to the room, carrying this connection into the sound journey ahead. Set your intention. Welcome back. Take a slow, deep breath in and exhale fully. Gently begin to bring your awareness back into your body. Notice the surface beneath you, the weight of your body resting, the steadiness of the ground supporting you. You might wiggle your toes and fingers, and when you're ready, softly open your eyes, returning to the present moment. As we close this journey, let us take a moment to honor the ancestors who walked with us today. With gratitude, we acknowledge their presence and their stories, knowing that each step we take in healing brings light to the whole lineage. We thank them, and we thank ourselves for showing up for this sacred work. May the healing continue to ripple backward and forward in time, touching all who are connected. Carry this sense of release and connection with you, and notice how synchronicities, symbols, or subtle confirmations may appear in the days ahead. Trust them as reminders that the healing is unfolding, even beyond this moment. Bye for now. Now that you've completed your sound healing journey, it's important to give yourself space to integrate the shifts that have taken place, physically, emotionally, and energetically. Healing continues long after the session ends, and how you care for yourself afterwards can deepen and support that process. Here are a few simple recommendations to help you nurture yourself. First, consider taking an Epsom salt bath or foot soak. The magnesium in the salts help to relax muscles, release toxins, and ground your energy after the vibrational shifts you've experienced. Next, make sure to drink plenty of water. Sound healing works on the subtle energy body, and staying well hydrated helps to flush out any released energy and support the flow of new, revitalized energy throughout your system. If possible, I recommend refraining from alcohol or cannabis for at least 24 hours after the session. These substances can dull the body's natural processing and integration of the healing frequencies. Giving your body and mind time to stay clear will allow the work to settle more deeply. You might also want to sip on a soothing herbal tea, something like chamomile, peppermint, or lemon balm, to further relax the nervous system and keep your energy calm and centered. This is also a wonderful time to do some gentle journaling. Writing down any emotions, thoughts, visuals, or physical sensations you experience during the journey can provide clarity and insight. You may find that messages or intuitive nudges continue to arise as you reflect. Finally, allow yourself to simply rest and relax. Take it easy. Give yourself permission to slow down. Take a walk in nature or spend quiet time alone, whatever feels most nourishing to you. Trust that your body and spirit know exactly how to integrate this experience. Be gentle with yourself and know that the healing will continue to unfold in the hours and days ahead. My journeys are not designed for passive listening. They are energetic medicine, created with intention, precision, and care. Each one is meant to be felt deeply, not simply heard. Because of that, I strongly recommend listening to only one session a week. This may feel surprising at first, especially if you're drawn to dive in and explore multiple journeys. But healing through sound is not about intensity or quantity. It's about allowing the frequencies to settle, to integrate, and to gently restructure energy in the body and the nervous system. When you give yourself time between sessions, you allow the healing to take root. The days after a journey are just as important as the journey itself. This is when the frequencies continue working, behind the scenes, softening stored tension, clearing blockages, and awakening your body's natural healing intelligence. If you listen to too many sessions back to back, it can be overstimulating for your system, making it harder to feel the benefit of any one journey. Instead, make this a weekly ritual. Set aside time just for you. Light a candle, set an intention, and let the sound be the space of restoration and reflection. Notice what shifts in the hours and days afterward. Healing doesn't always look dramatic, but subtle changes are sacred too. Remember, the sound begins the journey, but the healing continues in the stillness that follows. I want to gently speak to something that can sometimes catch people off guard after a sound healing journey. It's called a healing crisis, or what's also known as a detox reaction. A healing crisis is a natural, temporary response that occurs as your body, mind, and energy systems begin to release what has been held, whether that's physical toxins, emotional blockages, or energetic patterns that no longer serve your highest good. During a sound healing journey, frequencies often reach deep into your nervous system, your cellular memory, even your subtle body. And sometimes what's stirred up doesn't release all at once. It rises to the surface in waves. You may experience emotional vulnerability, fatigue, headaches, muscle aches, vivid dreams, or even a flare in physical pain. Some people feel tearful, anxious, or irritable. Others might feel foggy or even slightly disoriented. These sensations can begin during the session or more often a few hours or even a day or two afterward. This response is not a setback. It's not something you need to fix or push away. It's actually your body's wisdom in action, clearing old residue, reorganizing your energy, and creating space for balance and renewal. Most healing crises last between 24 to 72 hours, though for some it may extend gently into a few more days, especially if the shift was profound or layered. It's important to avoid numbing what comes up with painkillers or quick fixes, unless, of course, you're managing an ongoing condition and your body truly requires support. Otherwise, when possible, allow the discomfort to move through you. Suppressing it can delay the release and prolong the healing process. Trust the process, trust your body, and trust the timing of your unfolding. Remember, breathe in and exhale slowly. After listening to one of my sound healing journeys, you may have experienced unexpected emotions rising to the surface. Feelings you didn't even realize you were holding. Maybe it left you with questions. Why did that feeling come up? What did that image mean? Perhaps you saw visions or symbols, heard a particular word or phrase, or felt something shift in a specific part of your body. These moments are meaningful. They aren't random. They're part of your inner landscape beginning to reveal itself. That's where Quiet Unfolding comes in. Quiet Unfolding is my integration support package created to gently guide you through the hours and days after a journey. It's here to help you process what surfaced, reflect on what's shifting, and receive extra energetic support as things continue to unfold, such as tarot insights and intuitive reflections based on what came up for you during the journey. Symbol interpretations for images, sensations, or visions that came through, either from your personal experience or what I observed if holding session for you privately. Integration practices to help your body settle and your energy ground, such as journaling prompts, breathwork suggestions, and gentle somatic tools and reading materials. Optional Bach flower remedy recommendations for emotional balance and nervous system support. This offering is available for a small fee. It's a way to go deeper, to feel seen, and to continue your healing journey with a little more guidance and care. Let the days that follow be sacred. Let the integration be intentional. Let it unfold quietly and in your own time.